UK Prime Minister Kier Starmer on Thursday backed India's bid for a permanent membership of the United Nations Security Council or UNSC, days after US President Joe Biden and France's Emmanuel Macron made a similar pitch. Addressing a general debate of the United Nations General Assembly 79th session in New York, Mr. Starmer said the UNSC has to change to become a more representative body. At present, the UNSC comprises 5 permanent and 10 non-permanent member countries, which are elected for a 2-year term by the General Assembly of the United Nations. The 5 permanent members are Russia, UK, China, France, and United States, which have the power to veto any substantive resolution. Quote, "We want to see permanent African representation on the Council, Brazil, India, Japan, and Germany as permanent members, and more seats for elected members as well," unquote, Mr. Starmer said. Earlier on Wednesday, French President Emmanuel Macron also voiced strong support for India's inclusion as a permanent member of the UNSC. Quote, "As long as we have a Security Council that is blocked, I would say reciprocally according to the interests of each party, we will have difficulty moving forward. So let's just make these United Nations more effective. First, by perhaps making them more representative. This is why France and I repeat here, it is in favor of Security Council for it to be expanded," unquote, he told the UN General Assembly. He added that Germany, Japan, India, and Brazil should be permanent members, as well as 2 countries that Africa will decide to represent it. Last week, Joe Biden had also vouched for a permanent seat for India at the UNSC. During his talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at his home in Wilmington, Delaware on Saturday, Mr. Biden said that US supports initiatives to reform global institutions to reflect India's important voice, including permanent membership for New Delhi in a reformed UN Security Council. India has urged for decades that it deserves to be a member of the UNSC. New Delhi has said that the 15-nation council founded in 1945 is not fit for the purposes of the 21st century and does not reflect contemporary geopolitical realities. India last sat on the UN high table as a non-permanent member in 2021-22. That's all for today. You were listening to the news with NDTV, your daily newspaper and TV bulletin wrapped in a compact podcast. If you want to catch up with the day's events in a hurry, do remember to subscribe to the news with NDTV on Apple, Spotify, and the NDTV News app. This is your host Anviti, signing off.